And we are now live. Hello everybody, good to see you. I am taking over again. This is going to be I Wanna Collapse the Versum by Hyoka. And we also have Eric here, who is the creator of this game. If you two want to say anything, feel free to go right ahead.
Hey guys. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and that's it.
I guess I do a countdown or something.
Yeah, so okay, since you two are ready to go, then you can go ahead and do the countdown, Eric, and I will start the timer.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Alright. Is I do random. And
I forgot.
here we have Hyoka here running Collapse the Versum. I made this the tourney 2. Shoutouts to Arzt. And it's quite a when I made this I thought this was a short game, but it ended up being the longest, I think. Quite a risky game to speedrun actually. Because it's based mostly on Pizza Tower. That means at the end of each stage there will be a twist. That means running back to the start of the level with a timer. So yeah, here we have the Shade R6 stage. It's pretty much as just an introduction how the game works. And each stage has their unique gimmicks, as you can see. Like we have these Shade people behaving weirdly. We have the what do you call it? Rolling gimmick. And yeah, that's it. That's how the game works. So I actually haven't seen any. I see a bit some runs of hyoka. And I haven't actually watched a full run of it. So we might see some neat skips that I'm not even aware of. So there's in total of I think 7 stages and 3 bosses that we encounter. And yeah, as mentioned, this is the key you collect, and then things go crazy. I think on the backtrack parts I'd be a bit more quiet because I don't really wanna stress out hyoka because it's really risky. I like easily to die here. That loses some time, a lot of time. The first one should be okay, I guess. So yeah, as mentioned, you collect the key and then you get back to the start. And then there's a timer also. Like you don't die instantly when the timer runs out, the bomb actually chases you down. So there's like a little bit more time. And even though this looks like intense, it's pretty. I was pretty gentle with the giving time. You have probably you probably have like at least 1 minute there for the most stages. That was the first stage. And this is how the game works. So here we have the Grove Shenanigans stage. Can't even pronounce that word, okay. So this whole game is actually sort of a whole compilation to my previous works. And I think the shown gimmick here, changing the size, is from a game called I Wanna Hit My Grove, which was probably the start of my awesome Fangame career that I'm totally proud of. Makes only garbage now. So as you can see, you can change sizes, and depending on what size you are, it influences your gameplay. Like for the small one, you're like fast. I think the height is not, like the jump height is not high enough. Normal is like normal, and then you're big, you can jump higher, but you're like slower. Pretty simple. This specific part is based on Beastmind. There's like these block stages. Definitely a highlight of these games. So yeah, all of the gimmicks here are based or like depending on or like related to the changing size gimmick. Like as you can see, there's like these blue moving guys. They change, like they move and change the size depending on what size you are. Or like there's like this block that changes or like goes transparent if you are the right size. In other words, an awesome gimmick. Cinema. Through the stage you see this funny, squirrely eye block guys. They disappear or enable depending what state they are. Once you collect the key they go to the other state, so you can go through. So on the backtrack you you backtrack of course, but like you also see new screens. Yeah, one of the blocks is big chunks in the background, very important. The background changes once you get the or like if you're in an escape zone. Kinda like that detail, honestly I'm proud of that. Yeah, there's a bunch of references to silly things I made or to other things. And here he goes. Welcome to a sewage pewage. Probably the most filler stage I ever made. Quite a short stage, and during development it was actually supposed to be like 3 stages before a boss, but then I didn't have time. But I already made the stage, so it's now here. However, it has one of the best gimmicks in the game, which we I think we will see after this room. This is poop water, by the way. That means cut out this water. You don't have infinite jump there. So I think it's much better to design with. So here we have the frog gimmick, probably the best gimmick in the game. It just exists. It puts you up. I should probably mention why I maybe sound kinda done. It's because it's like 5 AM for me. Yeah, when this game was made, Anton Blas wasn't finished, so a lot of this not like there wasn't that much music to pick, but this one is a banger. So yeah, some of the gimmicks are pretty self-explained. Poison ball, you jump on it and it disappears. What a hero. So here we have the first boss, Frost Midshon. He's quite silly. Throws Titanic at you. I think when I made this sprite where there was supposed to be an ice stage, but I kinda like this too, so she's a boss now. So yeah, very simple. She destroys the floor underneath you. And depending on if she throws a icicle or snowball, the ground gets revived, I guess. Yeah, the bosses are quite RNG heavy, from what I learned. Surprisingly, the only song in this whole game that's not Pizza Tower on Time Lost, it's from Isaac Mod, surprisingly. This phase is quite impossible actually, now that I think about it. That's actually a leak quote, by the way. Keep me up. That was a Toho reference. And there she goes. As you can see, it says total of deaths and time. That was because the, as mentioned, this was made for the tourney, and I think it was, you know, people compete each other, and I think it was based on the least deaths, I think. Which, by the way, I think I did a great decision on that. Least time would be probably a mess. How long this game was. So yeah, since as I mentioned, since it's like a sort of a compilation of my previous games, I cannot forget the Sudoku times I made. So here we have a bunch of references to our favorite games. Quite a fun fact, normally these blocks here, and also in the block stage area, there's like an outline However, they are getting constantly updated, so for some people it causes lag. And we're kind of rude people in the turning. Can disable it in the settings now, but like that was a mess. It's kind of unusual to me that people have worse PC than me. Oh yeah. This Sudoku gimmick, you like actual Sudoku for some unfunny, and then you have to type the missing number in there. Sour, please, by the way. These wall jumps are from a game called, what's called Break the Wieselbubs. Very awesome vines. The green block that was moving is a character called hyoka. And here's the legendary, most underrated Fangame character, the Worm. It's from the Blind Sudoku game. No wait, yeah. 4 years ago, I think. 3 years ago, I think. Damn, this game is old as fuck. It also says Crisis when he attacks you, that's also an epic reference, to get that one. Yeah, this gimmick turned out a bit too hard than I thought. Since I was the one making it, I can tell when the worm approaches, but for some people it was like way too fast, like look at this. Like that's basically like no reaction time. Maybe I nerfed it now, but like back then it was way, yeah, pretty rough. Quite a hard stage actually. This stage went like up like a bunch of nerfs, like probably the most. Like this part, for example, was completely different. Especially on the next screen. Yeah, there's invisible blocks in there. It's actually a trap. So you run into the key, and when you collect the key, it makes the saves despawn. Because I'm a shambler. Yeah, this what? Okay, I never seen that. This screen was completely different. Until people complained a lot, so I decided to completely remake it. Pretty sure hyoka just died touching the moving block, which isn't supposed to happen. It's mainly because this is made in surprisingly in Verve engine. The beta blocks in Verve engine are not great in my opinion. Like I stumbled on so many problems with that. Here we have the dumpster. That was the dumpster. There was a sign at the bottom right. I'm pretty sure it was a Steam key for Scribble Dude. I don't know if that call redeemed actually. I bet I made you all download the game now. There he goes. Oh, congrats on the key, I guess. If that's true, actually. This is a Spook Venture, based on Spook Venture. Because I'm a little horror guy. So we have skeleton hands rising from the ground. And school dudes. Get it? You shoot them, then they launch at the top. So here we have the legendary sneeze gimmick. Based on a true story actually. Originally this gimmick was for an enemy in my previous work. And it was because at the time when I made that I actually got COVID. And then when I made this game, I also got COVID for the second time, so I reused that. Like I made it so it's for the player, not for an enemy. Quite awesome if you ask me. I like to call this the Bosch room for some reason, because it, I don't know, something about it reminds me of Boschy. You probably have seen the orbs here, the little orbs in this, through the whole game. There's a reason for that, which we will see later. But I like these are the main gimmicks basically. Oh damn, I didn't know that jump was possible. Is it damn? So yeah, at this point during the escape there will be a twist. So in the previous one the worms approach, so now we have to deal with death here. Making the picture a bit more interesting. What would be kids' equivalent of pizza time? It's delicious food time. I don't know. It's Boschy time. Here we have a little silly goober. TF. So yeah, I also made quite a lot of trap games. And this guy is basically the main antagonist. He was even the boss for 2 of the games. So yeah, through this whole boss, he messes with you. There was this one attack where he supposedly spawns spikes next to you, but then he changes the spikes. I think that's a peak attack there. You have this little goober following you. Also Epic Sublime reference. Because apparently I put at least one Sublime reference in every main game. Is this boss in any way related to the cursor via boss? It's quite specific, because I actually know the game, but not that I'm aware of. Also, that explosion at the end actually kills you. Which got a bunch of people upset. Upset, but like not them admitting it. Oh, that's a nice clip. So we're reaching the finals here. So this is based on Big Shot, a game me and Echo Mouse made, which was probably shown here a bunch of times. In Big Shot 1, Big Shot, yeah, one with the Big Shot. It also had a space stage, and it used a mind gimmick that it makes you like launch like this. So, and in this game it uses the same gimmick but from Freeze Mind. I think the continuity is definitely there. Oh yeah, these telescopes that probably most people don't even remember. They got added after the tourney. You can like look forward, which probably would make sense with big screens like this. Because this is like probably the only stage that it's kinda... I don't want to call it precision platforming, but like it's like fast-paced platforming, I guess. This is the best part, by the way. Yeah, something about this specific part of the song feels heavenly to me. Yo, a raid from Red's Flame. Shoutouts to him. So for this for this part, we only have like 30 seconds. There's actually a reason for that, and it's because I didn't want to design a backtrack. I was pretty much done with that. Here we have the iconic final stage. Four minutes without a save. And the main gimmick here is you can turn invisible. That makes you can kill you can dive or not, except from pits and spikes. Actually, a reference to a game I ran last year to normal Super Mario Bros. Pretty sure I even mentioned that there. Yeah, as mentioned, I'm probably be more quiet on this stage because it's quite intense, which is kind of stressing. I think this is as you can can see all of the orbs that we have seen making a reappearance. Little fun fact about the Dash sprite. I was actually slightly drunk, and it turned out to be one of my smoothest animations. From the blue flame there. Pretty awesome if you ask me. This is it. Damn, hyoka with the first try actually big ups. That's actually quite impressive. Yeah, that stage is very hard. Like, it's probably one of the hardest things I ever made. No, does it say 101 or LOL? I don't know. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about the story about this. But, oh, you know what? I'm not telling this story. You just fight this guy. So this was the main evil guy in I Wanna End My Growth. And after that, the game after that, the sequel, I Wanna Travel the Night. And then there was pretty much 5 to 7 years gap where the story concluded. And now this is where the story kinda ends. Also, I don't know who this guy is. Some random guy. I don't know, so I'm really proud of the this attack here, the brain. It's a little detail I think was needed. Since I made Burma and Freeze Mind, it's obviously meant that I have the mind. So that's why this guy throws out a brain that's freezing and burning. The hand attack is brand new, and the split attack is actually iconic, because I've done that apparently a lot. I mean, it's a good sound. I like it. It's very quirky. And here we have the final. I don't know why, but when people reach this phase, they most of them go Boshi, and I have no idea why. I assume because of Soul Green phase 2. So when he's on the side, he charges at you. When he's at top, he's sparing these blood drops. And then on the final attack, there's 2 fake ones and a real one. You can tell by the transparency. And there he goes. Yeah, get out of here. And that's the run. GG. Oh yeah, I think time. I guess if I don't know if I'm the one saying that. Yeah, okay, the time is over. GG.
Yeah, I figured time call was at the death of the final boss, so that's why I poked it.
Exactly. So after the game you have a select hub here, so you can replay the stages. Very awesome.
Very fast.
Yeah, this was impressive. I think this is even a PB, right? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, very impressive run.
Yeah,
thank you.
The Vietnam stage was clean as heck. That was quite something.
Yeah. Thank you, hyoka, for running this game. I'm very honored to see this game in Marathon.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alrighty then. So in that case, thank you, hyoka, for running, and thank you, Eric, for your commentary. Up next, we're going to have Rockman Road Plus by Asno. So we'll see you back here in just a moment.